Thursday. Alright. Hi, Grant. It's me and Joe. We're playing the first episode of the current era, and I just backed out of the damn screen.
Take two. Action.
Take two. Oh, it went all the way back. Alright, hold on. Fell.
Oh my god, so Billy. In Dota, there's a character, Spirit Breaker. And he has this move that's just like a stupid charge that can go across the whole map. So, you lock on an enemy, just charge them and hit them and they stun them.
Okay.
But I'm playing it.
I thought you were talking to him at first as well.
Oh, no.
just...
But I'm playing it, and every time I get lock onto someone and I start doing a charge, I just start singing into the mic, because you have like an open mic.
Right.
The Flight of the Valkyries. So I'm like, dun 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 dun. And I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna go fucking get himself killed again. I'm like 0 and 15, not a single kill, all deaths. Like just feeding the other team mercilessly, and I can't help it. I'm so hysterical, and I find this so funny.
Alright, ready?
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. November 19th, 2012. One night after Survivor Series.
Because I thought we were going to hang out that week at some point. So it seemed like a good place to start. That's quite alright. Oh, damn it. Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw, one night removed from Survivor Series. Thank you for allowing us into your homes tonight.
It's clobbering Ryback time!
For those who missed the pay-per-view, today marks 1 full year as champion for CM Punk.
He's still a weasel if you ask me, Cole.
I've looked forward to hearing that voice
Yeah,
again.
Jerry Coller's Waller voice.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart to see him wrestle.
What, our mics are still on? Oh.
Am I bunkering him?
You.
365 days. That is how many days consecutively I've held the WWE Championship. But now I have a new number in mind. 17. You see, in 17 days, I surpass your hero, John Cena's reign of 380 days. In 17 days, I surpass the stupid wristbands, the ugly jorts, the moronic "you can't see me" crap. In 17 days, I become the longest reigning active WWE champion of all time. I've proved over and over again that I'm better than all those guys in the back. I'm better than Ryback. I'm better than Orton. I'm better than Joe 3. I'm better Andy Man. And I'm certainly better than John Cena. Hell, in 2 months' time, I even get to prove I'm way better than Dwayne. Could ever dream he was. There's no competition left for me. My fully functioning heart, so happy, goes out to anyone in the back that really thinks they stand a chance against the best in the world. Now, moving on to last night, when I pinned Cena again. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to say, I had something to do with it. But those people are wrong. As always. You see, if you took the time to respect me, you'd see that I don't need help to keep this title around my waist. I don't need any help beating John Cena. Now, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy that bald-headed goofball getting thrown into the announce table, but I had nothing to do with it. Paul Heyman had nothing to do with it. We had nothing to do with it. Now, I know Ryback couldn't be here tonight because he was attacked last night, but I hope that you're awake enough to hear what I'm saying to you. I've beaten you twice now. Your 15 minutes of fame are up. You are not worthy of a title shot.
Good read.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's like it's coming to life.
And as for John Cena, in 16 days,
I like how he reacts before the music starts up.
Crap-a-doo.
Crap-a-doo!
I'm a horse. I'm trotting out to the ring. My shirt is green like my favorite flavor of apples.
I almost feel like making you be John Cena and Punk now. Because I'm not going to do the voice like that.
Why do you always interrupt me?
Congratulations, you finally got one thing right. In 17 days, you surpassed my longest title reign. What you fail to realize, though, is that's if you have the title. After our match last night, I got a phone call. No, not from AJ Lee, though I'm sure we'll get to that later tonight. I got a call from Vince McMahon. You see, 2 weeks from today, you and I are going to fight for that title right here on Monday Night Raw. And here's the part I really like, Punky Brewster. Ryback, the rookies from NXT, Paul Heyman, Brad Maddox, your cousin, my cousin, the popcorn guy in the third row. They're all banned from ringside. It's time for you to prove what you. It's time for you to prove you are what you say you are. That you really are the best in the world.
Good Cena dialogue.
I'll see you in 2 weeks because I forgot to type that.
You can't do that.
Actually, I didn't forget as much as it didn't let me.
That was a good. That was a good Cena dialogue.
Oh, thank you.
That was very good Cena.
I tried to combine his serious side and his playful side all at once.
What an interesting start to Monday Night Raw. 2 weeks from now, Cena will face CM Punk for the WWE Championship with everybody barred from ringside. Cole, I hope they bar you from ringside too. Thanks for joining us tonight for Monday Night Raw. If you missed last night, you missed one heck of a pay-per-view. One match that was a surprise was the reformation of the Billies. Andy Man, Joe 3, Red, Grant, and Jay hadn't all been on the same side of things in over a decade. But last night, they joined forces to take on the Clones and three-man band in a match that was full of energy.
That's right, King. With the Billies being successful last night, one has to wonder if we'll see them join together again. Each member of that group will be facing members of other victorious teams tonight to determine the number one contenders, for the WWE Championship, the Tag Team Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, and even the Money in the Bank briefcase. The Billies have a chance to leave tonight with their eyes on every piece of WWE gold.
Except the Divas Championship.
Except for that one. Guess I could have thrown Joel in there somehow, but she wasn't with us back then, so.
I know your anger. Money in the Bank. Hell in a Cell. Night of Champions. Capital Punishment? Is that still a thing?
I guess so.
Huh.
Every time I see this one, too, I'm like, one of these things is not like the other.
Is that me?
Yes, it is. Joe, admit it, last night was fun. Listen, I know you and I haven't seen eye to eye, but we have a chance at something big. All the gold. When we were growing up, we talked about this day, man. Listen, I got us some time tonight out there to talk our minds. I wrote this for me. You'd think I'd know what to say. Let's all go out there and prove we're all on the same page, that we will be unstoppable.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fun to think about it. I mean, we've beaten the crap out of each other, but at the end of the day, I've always respected you. And I know respect has always been mutual.
So what do you say, bro?
We take what's ours.
That's what I'm talking about. I have to wait, because otherwise you won't see the handshake. I'll see you at the curtain.
I figure since I'm face now, I should probably not read it in my usual heel voice.
I'm getting word we'll hear from the Billies later in the program.
I gotta work on a voice for me, funny enough. Let's see. How do I sound when I'm happy?
When you can ignore the song, it just felt weird us coming out with no music, so I just picked one of the random, basic songs that they have in the game. I've had too much Hi-C, I think.
You know what's worse? There's flat soda. To all the viewers on YouTube. All one of you, Brandon. Fuck Burger King.
Fuck Burger King in his ass. and it's Futuro soda machine with no
his Futuro
carbonation.
And his cold ass fucking curly sweet potato fries that sounded really good. And I had 2 onion rings and they were warm, but fries. And I got charged 20 cents for them, and I didn't know it. We didn't get asked. The girl was pretty cute, but not cute enough for this.
Like I said, just a basic song. Vince didn't like us too much back in the 90s.
What?
I said Vince didn't like us too much in the 90s. He's like, you're going to have 80s music.
What does his shirt say? Seeing red again?
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't been able to say this in a long time, but the gang's all here.
That's our catchphrase.
I think it's going to work into the old stuff too at some point. See, last night I wasn't the only one upset to not be on the card going in. So, the powers that be granted me a match at Survivor Series with some surprisingly great partners. 3-time Intercontinental Champion Red, 7-time Tag Team Champions Jay and Grant, 11-time WWE Champion Joe 3, and yours truly, Andy Man. Now, tonight, ignore the fact that I'm showing other people, tonight we have a chance to add one more to each of those counts and secure the Money in the Bank briefcase. Tonight begins a new era in the WWE. I've hoped for this day for a long time. I know a lot of you have too. And I know this will sound sappy, but I just want to thank the 4 men behind me. These 4 guys and myself are the very few left from an era with attitude. I want to thank them for putting aside their differences. I want to thank them for joining me yesterday, and I want to tell them that there's a bright future ahead of us. I was going to put more, but I really didn't know what else to put. It seemed like a good place to end that.
Like I'm saying, they're pretty heelishly, too.
Yep. Oh, trust me, it took me time to figure who's going to stand where.
I like to believe that I'm doing a face turn right now for this. I figure
I
that's
don't
just
feel
the way
comfortable about this. I don't know why I made you Russian for that, but there you go.
Well, it appears last night was no fluke, and now we're going to see the Billies reunite on a more permanent basis. This could spell trouble for every champion on Raw, as well as Dolph Ziggler. We'll find out how hard it will be for Alberto Del Rio next, as he's in action against Joe Thriller. I'm being told Andy Man will be at ringside to make sure Ricardo doesn't interfere. I can't say I disagree with that.
I'm all for a fair fight too, King. We'll see that match right after the break.
I'm a face now because Jerry Lawler had a heart attack.
He's in a really awkward spot because he handled that so professionally.
I know.
Can you imagine if he was like they rung him in the back like everything's okay, Jerry's okay. Oh, and he'd be like, yeah, man, I can't stand my partner. I'm glad he's finally gone. Good.
Yeah.
Best heel heat ever.
Oh my god. I like that Punk. I didn't like Heyman's little acting thing.
No.
Not because I thought it was in bad taste. I just didn't think it was funny.